All right, welcome back. You are listening to Social Views. Thank you for listening. You're listening on NBC 1260 AM, 96.1 FM. Online, you can connect with us, The Social View. Bella.
Yes.
Do you know what the shelf life of your posts on Facebook is?
I kind of read something that you sent me prior to reading that. I didn't know. So why don't you tell all of our listeners?
Well, here's the thing. According to Buddy Media, they said that when you post, only about 6% of your fans are engaging with your Facebook page, and they're finding that about 50% reach in the first 30 minutes. So the idea is that your shelf life of your post on Facebook is 30 minutes.
Right.
I highly disagree with that.
Really?
I do.
Tell me.
Here's the reason why I disagree with that.
Okay.
Because I have posted things on Facebook days ago that then somebody else comes across it, they like it, they comment on it. I've got a post on my public figure page from July that has the most engagement.
It's a picture, isn't it?
No, it's actually a picture. I posted about this social media stalker. I made a big mistake. Anyway, it was a stalker. A stalker.
Right.
Now, more recently, after the election, I posted this image of me and my political views. And it's continued. I mean, there's like 57 likes on it.
Well, I think maybe, you always get to look at where and how the study was done, but perhaps they were talking about the average. And I would like to say that you are a little bit above average, my dear, because not everybody who posts things get about 70 comments. This is specifically business, and I know there's a lot of businesses out there that will post something and maybe have a couple of comments. So maybe there should be an asterisk somewhere in this study that perhaps says it depends on how many people comment and like on it. Because as we know, if I comment on something of yours, it's going to show up on my wall to show some of my people, and then some of my people might see that, and then it starts growing exponentially. So maybe you're the exception to the rule. I would actually kind of agree with this with all the pet sitters that I see as I'm business coaching around the country and the world, in fact. A lot of people don't get a lot of longevity out of their posts. They post it and it's done. And if they don't post it at the right times of day, it's dead in the water.
And what are those right times of the day?
What are they? You know what? I really think it depends on your audience. You know, if your audience is moms, obviously maybe in the middle of the day when the kids aren't, tugging at their sleeves and, hey, cook me dinner, If you're a business owner and entrepreneur like we are, the middle of the day is perfect. If you're targeting those, middle-aged, 30 to 40-year-old busy professionals, maybe in the evenings or early in the morning would be. So I would tend to say, I know there's probably studies out there, but I really think it depends on your target demographic. With almost everybody being on Facebook these days, I don't think it's right to be able to sum everybody up.
I agree with that. There's a tool that actually can help you find out what time your fans are on Facebook.
And what would that tool be?
Social Flow.
Socialflow.com?
Yeah, so that'll help you. I believe
neat.
it's .com. If I'm wrong, I will.
You can Google it, I'm sure.
Social Flow. But, man, you are keeping us in line.
That's
all right.
Good, thank you.
We are going to be back in 1 minute, and we're going to talk about what happens when people Google your name. If you're not getting the results that you want, I'll share with you what I did that got me on the first page of Google. Organically. Organically.
I'm out the door. Yeah, the freeway.
See yourself on the ultimate sightseeing dream vacation, a 10-day National Geographic Galapagos Island excursion. As the official sponsor of Sightseeing, Transitions Lenses bring you the Sight of the Day photo contest. Upload your photo and tell us why it's important to you for your chance to win the vacation of a lifetime, plus other great prizes at SeymourSights.com. And don't miss out on the Sightseeing City Tour as we shine the spotlight on the top 10 sights to see in 5 U.S. cities. Vote for your favorite sites in each city at SeymourSights.com for a chance to win one of...
All right, we're back. I told you, it was 1 minute. That was like the fastest minute. just stay tuned when we go to these breaks, because I promise you, when we come back, you're going to have great information.
So, Christina, tell me what this thought leader thing is, because you put this out on social media today. We got like about 6 different answers, and I'm curious to know where you're going with this and what it is. So do tell.
Okay, so on LinkedIn, which, for those of you that are using social media to connect on that B2B level, LinkedIn is definitely...
Business to business.
Yes, is definitely a great place. I wouldn't be one to say it's the only place, because behind every business there are people, and people are on Facebook. So that's just my 2 cents about that. So LinkedIn has launched this thought leader. There's about 150 of the most influential thought leaders on LinkedIn who will be sharing unique knowledge, professional insights, and some of those people are Richard Branson, Tony Robbins,
Love Richard Branson.
President Barack Obama, Mitt Romney.
A whole bunch of other people as well.
A lot. Here's the thing.
150
A lot.
people.
Yeah. So a lot of thought leaders, and over the next few months, they're going to continue to expand that list. So if you are a thought leader, you can actually go to the link that actually 3 minutes ago just was posted on the Social View page.
Yeah.
And you can fill out the information to be a thought leader. They're going to ask you questions like, give examples of topics that you have written about, topics that you are a thought leader. The thing is, when you're an expert. If you're a small business owner, there's something that you are an expert about. There is something that differentiates you from your competition. I know you. I know who you are. I've been in your shoes, and I know that you are an expert. You have thoughts. You have something to say. You know what you're talking about, and you don't need to be following in other people's footsteps. I tell my kids all the time, question what I say. Always. Question everybody. Think about what they're saying.
Wow, my parents never told me that one, but
No,
that's interesting.
I tell my kids to question what I say, but bottom line, when I say no, it's no. But do question it.
What are the parameters to be a thought leader? What are they looking for? Are they looking for someone who is a blogger and blogs a lot, or has a large following, or just has interesting topics, or a niche, or what exactly?
Well, as I mentioned, it's something that they're not doing right now. It's something that is going to be launching out.
So it's developing and
But it's, they're going to ask you for your name. They're going to ask you for your public profile link on LinkedIn. They're going to ask for writing examples. They're going to ask for topics that you are an expert in. They're going to ask about topics that you would like to speak about, topics that you have spoken about. So, those areas that you, here's a really good example. Back 4 years ago, when I first started talking about social media, everybody was saying, 15 minutes a day is how much time you should spend on social media. And I was like, no, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
People were saying that you should have... All right.
Wait a minute. I show the 3-minute mark, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
Chris is doing a great job of keeping us online with this new format. All right. We will be back in just a minute, and we are going to talk about social media, and keeping your kids safe in social media. And I'm going to share a personal story.
Hard to wake up, fill my coffee cup. I'm out the door. Yeah, the freeway, standing still.
One day starts today with One Day AccuView Moist brand contact lenses. One Day AccuView Moist brand helps give you the confidence to be your best. No cleaning, no hassle. Now available for astigmatism. Now available from Dr. C at Tempe Eye Care Associates, 480-967-4910 for details.
Prescription required. Rare but serious eye problems can develop. Ask your eye doctor for important use and safety information, or go to AccuView.com.
Hey Dan, how's it going?
All right, welcome back. Thank you for listening to Social Views with me, Christina Wagner, my cohort, my partner in crime here, Bella Vasta.
Woohoo!
Apparently, people are not only listening to us on NBC 1260 AM, 96.1 FM, online, on Ustream, but they're also listening on TuneIn.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel used and abused, and I love it.
All right, so I got to share with you. About 4 years ago, I had actually Googled my name, which my name, Christina Wagner, is pretty common. Mm-hmm. And so I Googled my name, and I was like on page 8 of Google.
Wow.
Which nobody goes that far.
Right.
And so I kind of had this, I guess I'm a little bit of an A personality, and I wanted to be on page 1. Mm-hmm. So Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. People started, because I started doing a lot on social media, people started asking me to speak at different organizations.
Right.
ABWA, NAWBO, National Association of Women Business Owners, the Ahwatukee Chamber. So all of these different things I kept saying yes to. Now, you go to Google and put in my name, Christina Wagner, and the first page is all me. Go
Wow.
to images,
Uh-huh.
Google images,
Right.
put in Christina Wagner. It's all me. And there's a musician, a singer, which I will tell you, I'm so not a singer.
That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. And it's interesting that you bring that up because it's one of the reasons why there's no secret what my real first name is. But, my little alias Bella here that a lot of people call me, I just started taking on the Bella Vasta. And it was much more so because of the internet and because I wanted to protect my real identity just a little bit because it is kind of scary, right? So, it's interesting because the same thing with me, with the Bella Vasta, it's also very unique. There's not a lot of Bella Vastas out there. There are only 5 others of my real name out there.
Really?
So I never had that problem that you did, but I definitely was cognizant of it. And from a business standpoint, since this is our business segment, it would be interesting for everyone to Google their name to make sure that they know what's out there about them. Because,
exactly.
You never know what people are writing, and Google Alerts are something great. It's a great tip. I have Google Alerts for my real name, my alias, my business name. So if anything is out there, I know immediately.
And if when people Googling your name, Googling your business, and seeing what's out there so that you can start to strategize and get rid of those bad things.
Right.
If this is another reason why I personally, and I know we're going to talk about this later, but I
Yes.
personally am very cognizant of what I post on my Facebook profile.
Right.
I don't trust, even if it's private,
Right.
because I know that I don't trust it. So
Yeah.
I'm very cognizant. So when people Google your name, if it's a picture of you out drinking with the guys,
Right.
Right. That's something that you definitely want to get ahead of.
Absolutely.
You know what I love is that everybody knows what station we're on except for my mom.
Is your mom going to listen?
I hope
My
so.
mom's listening right
she
now.
She just sent me a text
Hi,
message.
Mom.
Mom, if you're listening, I sent you back. It's 96.1 FM. If you're not
Well, no, that
listening.
would be a little counterinactive, huh? So, definitely Google your business name. Get some Google Alerts. It's a free service so that if anything comes up, a lot of celebrities do that too, so they know what's going on with themselves in the media.
And I just want to touch on something. In the last segment, we had talked about the shelf life of posts. I shared that actually came from Social Media Examiner. And that entire link and the information is on the Facebook page. So if you go there, it was set to, I actually set up and pre-scheduled a post, so it was set to go there at 5:20.
Fantastic.
So it's
I
already
love
there.
scheduling posts on Facebook.
I do too.
It just makes it look like you're on it all the time, and you're really not.
Someone actually tweeted today at Tech Phoenix, and if you weren't there at Tech Phoenix, wow, it was an amazing event. It's going again tomorrow. I was asked to speak. You talked last week about, I think we should be going to break right now.
I know.
It
That's
seems
kind
like
of
this has been a really
long segment.
4 minutes.
Thanks for listening, guys. We are
Okay.
still trying to get this whole segment thing. We were going to be back in just a minute.
And we're going
This
to talk about the thought leaders. What's a thought leader? Who's a thought leader? Why you want to be a thought leader?
Think about it while we're on break, and we'll tell you what it is when we get back.
Hard to wake up, fill my coffee cup. I'm out the door.
Want to experience the next generation of contact lens comfort? AccuView Oasis brand contact lenses provide crisp, comfortable vision all day long. It's almost like wearing no lens at all. Now available from Dr. C at Tempe Eye Care Associates, 7511 South McClintock Drive in Tempe. 480-967-4910 for details.
Prescription required. Rare but serious eye problems can develop. Ask your eye doctor for important use and safety information or go to AccuView.com.
Come on, Lisa. Let's go before it gets dark.
Well, we haven't talked to everybody yet. Why do you want to go so soon?
You know I don't like driving at night. The lights on oncoming traffic and reflections are just awful.
I'll drive back tonight. I have my anti-reflective lenses with me. I don't have that problem.